What if, in a single moment, all the volcanoes on Earth began erupting? Imagine more than 1,500 active volcanoes unleashing all their fury at once. The Earth shakes, the sky darkens, and rivers of fire consume everything in their path. Could humanity survive such a catastrophe? Or would this be the end of our civilization? But what if the true threat isn't the fire, but what comes after? Imagine toxic clouds enveloping the planet, blocking the sun, and plunging Earth into an endless winter. Could we adapt, or would we disappear forever? The answers may shock you. Hold your breath and dive into this apocalypse if you dare. This is the Rapid Facts Quickies channel. We're starting. A volcanic eruption is a release of lava, superheated gases, and ash from the depths of the Earth. If all the volcanoes erupted simultaneously, a colossal amount of these substances would be released into the atmosphere. This would change the world forever. The ash would cover the sky, turning it pitch black. This would lead to a sharp drop in temperature and the beginning of a volcanic winter. On Earth's surface, lava flows would destroy cities, forests, and everything in their path. Along with the lava, volcanoes would emit massive clouds of toxic gases, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and others. This would create life-threatening conditions for humans and animals. Local ecosystems would be wiped out in a matter of days. On a global scale, the disappearance of sunlight would disrupt photosynthesis, leading to the death of plants, and with them, animals. This would mark the beginning of an ecological catastrophe. The ash and soot rising into the atmosphere would begin blocking sunlight. This phenomenon is known as a volcanic winter. The temperature on Earth would plummet, leading to global cooling. A similar event occurred in history. In 1815, the eruption of Mount Tambora caused the year without a summer. Temperatures dropped, harvests failed, and famine ensued. Now, imagine this happening on a global scale. Toxic gases could destroy the ozone layer, increasing ultraviolet radiation. Furthermore, atmospheric changes would trigger unpredictable weather anomalies, hurricanes, droughts, and floods. Climatic changes would affect every corner of the planet. The fragile balance of nature would be shattered, and humanity would face the onset of a new ice age. The volcanic winter would not be a mere temporary dip in temperature. It would lead to a full-blown ice age. Glacier would expand, covering vast portions of the Earth. Snowstorms would rage relentlessly, and the once fertile lands would be swallowed by ice and snow. Human civilization, already reeling from the initial volcanic fallout, would struggle to survive in this new frozen world. Crops would fail, and survival would depend on access to dwindling resources. Cities that once thrived would become frozen tombs, and the race for food and shelter would be more crucial than ever. With the Earth in a deep freeze, many species, unable to adapt, would face extinction. The oceans would cool, and marine life would vanish. Entire ecosystems would collapse, and only the most resilient life forms could endure this brutal, freezing world. Humanity would face a fight for survival like never before. Without the resources we rely on today, we would have to find new ways to adapt, relying on our ingenuity to survive in this harsh, unforgiving environment. After everything you've heard, one might ask, is such an event even possible? The simultaneous eruption of all volcanoes on Earth is a scenario more suited to disaster movies than to real life. At the core of this event, the probability of all volcanoes erupting at once is virtually zero. Volcanoes are spread across the globe, and their activity depends on numerous factors: tectonic processes, magma pressure, and even climate. The coordination of such a global catastrophe is simply impossible. Modern technology allows scientists to monitor volcanoes in real time. We can predict eruptions, study their causes, and develop strategies to minimize damage. Humanity is much better prepared for natural disasters today. Scientific data shows that volcanoes work independently of one another. This allows us to not only track their activity, but also predict potential threats. While eruptions can be catastrophic, today we are far better equipped to handle them. Volcanoes are both a force and a beauty, a threat and a life giver. They play an important role in the Earth's ecosystems, supporting life cycles. By studying them, we learn to understand our planet and protect it. Let knowledge be our greatest weapon in the face of nature.